Is Tallulah Mazaki, and I'm doing the introduction. During the Glorious 30, technology advancements were a major driver of economic growth and social change, not just because new ideas were invented, but because they were spread widely through society. Many useful technologies developed during and after World War II, such as machines for factories and better transport systems, were adopted across many industries and made everyday production faster and cheaper. A growing number of educated and skilled workers were able to use, adapt, and approve these technologies, helping them become even more widespread. Standard systems like shipping containers also made it easier for goods and ideas to move around the world quickly. Together, these changes show how both education and the spread of technology helped transform economies and improving living standards during this period. One to two key mechanisms are behind the Glorious 30, there was technological advancements and expansion to education, which together boosted productivity and reduced inequality. Technology transformed daily life and work. Household appliances like washing machines, electric stoves, and refrigerators reduced domestic labor, allowing women to join the workforce. While innovations like shipping containers cut transport costs and enabled global trade, also made it possible for people to live in previously inhospitable regions, reshaping cities and labor markets. At the same time, rising school completion rates and access to education gave people the skills needed to benefit the new technologies and industrial jobs. These mechanisms combined to increase wages, improving living standards, and created greater social mobility during the post-war decades.
Hi, my name is Machika, and I will be explaining one misconception. So, while technological advancements can have positive effects on the economy because it creates efficiency, it can also have devastating effects for those jobs that get replaced as a result. Another point is that efficiency only benefits sellers and consumers. However, it doesn't help the workers, so it only benefits certain people. For example, AI in recent years have progressed rapidly and have replaced some jobs, displacing people, and it is projected to replace even more. These days, if you call a bank or big corporation, you are met with an automated system which has customer support workers. While AI is still in the beginning stages when it comes to customer service, where questions made by people are often predictable. AI is able to process what is being said and return an answer that helps the customer out, cutting out the need for companies to hire people to answer the phone. Some restaurants now have robots that serve customers, which cut the need for waiters and waitresses, which is a huge problem because being a server is a job that does not require any education, making it an accessible job market to anyone. And most of the time, it can even be enough to make a living. For most businesses, labor costs are what drains the profit the most, and this way restaurant owners can make more money. It even benefits the customers in America because there would be no need to tip for the service. When evaluating public policies, economic efficiency merely assesses whether economic surplus rises overall, but does not guarantee that it will satisfy everyone.
All right, sweet. I'm Corbin, and I'm going to be doing our takeaways. So, one of our takeaways is that technological advancements show that growth depends on not just invention, but education as well. One theory of inequality talked about in Chapter 9 was about how technological advancements without rising rates of education can create inequality. Interestingly enough, when manufacturing jobs rose during the post war decades, which allowed for some individuals to have jobs with limited education, formal education rose. It could be due to more economic security, allowing for people to pursue higher education. And in return, higher education leads to potential innovations. This phenomenon is a major factor in the reduction of inequality. Our other takeaway is that economic prosperity through technological advancements has many positive effects. They can lead to higher standards of living due to the efficiency, which leads to more productivity, allowing things to be more accessible. It not only can improve the economic productivity of owners and consumers, but the workers as well. Workplace accidents have reduced significantly thanks to the innovations that did not exist previously. And during the early 1900s, an average of 35,000 factory workers died annually from workplace-related incidents. But by 1975, this number had dropped to 14,000 annually. During the early 1930s, the unemployment rate was at 25%, but by 1945, it had gone down to 4%.